Hey everybody, welcome back. BornforXP here, and we are playing Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64. I actually have a Nintendo 64 right now, and we're playing Pokemon Stadium on it. It's the only game I have. My plan initially, 1, 2, 3, was to have either Shikari or Christian play it with me, and we were gonna do some like co-op kind of like free battle stuff, or like, you know, the mini game in the kids club. But it's been like 2 weeks now, and they both keep saying, "Oh, we'll do it later, we'll do it, you know, I'm busy right now." Fine, alright, fine. No, I'm done waiting, I'm fucking playing this game, I need to get some content out. So I'm gonna go through the Gym Leader Castle, and I already know the rules. I guess I'll show it. It's open to all Pokemon. You enter with 6 Pokemon. You choose 3 out of 6. There's no level restrictions. Opponents' Pokemon levels? Oh, these are like the detail. So yeah, opponents' Pokemon levels. They all use level 50. Use Pokemon over level 50, Pokemon assumed is the highest level, blah blah blah. No 2 Pokemon can be asleep or frozen. No self-destruct move with last Pokemon. They're pretty simple rules. And there's registration. And I believe all I have is level 50. I don't have anything higher than that, so that's just gonna be what we're using. But I'm gonna start off. I've beaten this before, or I should say Christian's beaten it before, because it's technically his system. And I am still hoping to get some of that multiplayer stuff out later. But for now, I'm just gonna fucking start, and I'm just gonna beat the shit out of Brock's team. And I'm gonna probably do every gym leader with the same team, just because I want to see how effective it is. But my team is going to consist of Charizard, Fly, Fire Spin, Dig. I don't necessarily like his moves. I think they definitely could be better, but it's a fire type. Like, Charmeleon has good ones, but I like having Fly with my fire type, so I'm going to stick with him. Secondary pick, I'm just going to go down the list here and pick the ones that I'm going to use. Where is he? Venomoth. Psychic and Toxic. That's the main reason why I'm taking Venomoth, is because he has the Psychic, and then Supersonic and Swift are alright. I mean, they're not, like, as useful, but I'm taking him. Then we go down Tentacruel. Of course, Tentacruel for Hydro Pump, having that poison damage as well is good. So I'm taking him. Dugong as well. Surf, Aurora Beam, need that ice move. He also has Rest, which is good. So that'll be helpful. I'll probably never really use Takedown with him, but you know. This is kind of a last minute pick team setup, because I was playing around with it, trying to get a good setup. Jolteon, Thunder, Double Kick, Pin Missile, Toxic. Pretty roundabout moveset there. You got the fighting, you got some electric and some bug, so you kind of got a bit of each. And oh yeah, I completely went past him earlier. Jolteon is supposed to be my last pick, but I completely went past him. Alakazam. Now, I don't necessarily like his moveset. I would rather have him have Psychic and Venomoth have, like, you know, Confusion or something. But it's fucking, like, it's Alakazam. Like, he still has one of the highest, like, special attacks, and he's still got his Psychic moves that can deal damage. And Dig is just kind of secondary, so I'm gonna go with him, and we'll see what happens. Because I honestly don't really know what to expect from this. So he's got bug Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of mine. Yeah, I guess that'll be the team I use. And you'll have to see which ones I pick, because I'm not gonna say which ones I picked. Obviously Charizard. Obviously Charizard. I will say, as a little bit of a I usually prefer Venusaur over Charizard, but you gotta have that. You gotta have the Fire Flying combo. Like, the Fire Flying combo is super boss. And I liked his moveset at level 100 better, because he has Fly, Sword Dance, Fire Blast, and I don't remember his other one, but his other one's not as good. But it's like, that was his moveset for using the level 100s, and that one is way better than this moveset.
Neither one is conceding an inch. They go into battle poses.
Fucking little bug shit. Little bug boys, or Pokemon lads, or whatever, like the super early Pokemon trainers are like, that are like super scrub, and this is probably just gonna be kind of like a boring little, oh, you know, we're just kind of pushing through it. We're just gonna push through the turd that this is. But I've been excited to record this, and I've been planning it for 2 weeks now, and shit just keeps coming up, and I haven't been able to do it, so I just said, fuck it, I'm doing it solo. I'm doing it live! I'm doing it fucking live.
The move failed. Fireworks are flying in this battle. Wow! Perfect aim!
Nice.
What's this? Its speed is down. What a furious battle!
I'll finish it off with a fire spin.
What now? The Pokemon feeling it.
I still don't understand why Charizard is so fucking slow.
Oh! Is it down and out?
I mean, I guess he only has average speed, but I mean, I would just think he'd be faster because he's got the, like, he's the third evolution form, and then Weedle's only a first evolution.
The battle has become one-sided. What's that? The special stat is down. It flew up into the sky. Neither one is conceding an inch. It's building energy for the next attack. Here comes the aerial attack.
I don't know what Buttery's moveset is. Buttery? Yeah, let's just do Fire Spin and finish it off.
What'll it do? What the weak?
I didn't even know Razor Wind was in first gen.
Super effective. Wow!
Because I was trying to think of all the different moves. Because, like, I would really like if you could customize the Pokemon's moveset when you choose them. But I know it'd be, like, a lot more work to have to fucking, like, program in, like, every single move. And I was trying to think of how many moves there would be. Okay, so he's got a lot of grass here, so I'm probably gonna stick with the same lineup, I wanna say. No. I'm gonna drop out Tentacruel.
Here's the second adversary.
Obviously sticking with Charizard as a first, you know, fire, bug, grass, whatever.
The combatants face each other. It flew up into the sky. What will the other side
Your
do?
attack missed.
That's a miss. They're both being cautious here. Here comes the aerial attack. Smack the weak spot.
One hit. Yes!
It's a one-hit
Get that shit
wonder.
going faster.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's blue! The Pokemon
Yeah.
are entirely different types.
That would have been one of my picks from that team. I guess I'm just gonna stick with Fly.
It blew up again. What now? Oh, the attack missed. The heated battle rages on.
One hit again, please.
Pow! That's
Savage attack. I like the announcer in this game. He's always so hype, but he's not like super good at it.
That wasn't effective. There's a big difference in HP.
Fuck it, stick with Fly.
The air strike continues.
I don't want to risk getting like paralyzed or some shit. Fucking grass
Big
types
target.
and their status
One
effects.
raring to go, but the opponent appears beat. There it goes. It's doubly effective. Oh! Is it
Nice.
down and out? There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon. Oh, it's Odyssey. The remaining Pokemon
That's
count is 3
okay.
to 1.
That's an interesting
The battle
choice.
has become one-sided.
Fly! Fly again.
It blew up again.
I've used Glooms before in like other games movesets and shit, and it wasn't bad.
Neither one is
I typically like the typical like mold that I try to fit is like get one fire flying, or fire fighting, like one of those combos. One water ice. I usually always have Tentacruel because he's in like every single game and he's water poison, which is an interesting mix. So I usually always try to have Tentacruel in my party. Not saying he's my favorite Pokemon, because he's not. I just think he's super useful. And then I always try to have one Psychic, and then I try to have one additional, like, flying type, and that usually changes. Because I usually don't always have the same. I usually have, like, one, like, pure Psychic, and then one that's, like, Psychic Flying or Flying Grass, or, like, Grass Psychic. Those are usually, I try to have one person in, like, that kind of setup. And then I have one, just, like, one standard, like, electric type, pretty much.